Eric Will.
This is an opinionated show. Anything said can't be used in the court of law.
Hello, thank you for tuning into the Hardys, where I have myself alongside my dad and grandpa, and we're here to give you this week's predictions. So make sure you
like, comment,
and subscribe, and hit that nutty bell.
Let's get this thing popping, ladies and gentlemen.
And cracking.
Yeah.
So, going on straight off the press, we got Eagles at Texans. Eagles, we've seen what they've been doing.
Eagles is dominating.
They're just flying high, and I'm letting y'all know right now, they're going to continue to keep flying high. I'm going off the Eagles. I'm not even going to give y'all no dialogue. Eagles. How about you? Oh, Eagles.
What are you going, Dad?
What you going with?
Well, I'm an underachiever.
Underachiever. No worries. So he just loves to go with the underdog, it sounds like.
And you know what? I love being an underachiever.
Okay.
But when you don't fly, you say goodbye.
All right.
But when you fly, you stay high.
All right.
And I ain't talking about no drugs neither.
Okay, so what we doing?
I'm talking about the Eagles.
So we sweeping this one too?
Yep.
So we sweeping?
We sweeping.
Because I know daggone well we sweeping this daggone right now in the beginning.
And guess what?
Come on, let's get this thing popping to the next.
And guess what?
What?
That's it.
All right.
Chargers at Falcons. That's the next pick. That's what's what. And I'm going to see what y'all thinking about.
You know, the Falcons had a good game last week.
Pulled it off.
They pulled it off, and I mean, that was some lucky stuff. Them field goals really showed a big difference this week. Man, I call that skin of your teeth. The Chargers got something to prove, I feel, this week. Since they had their little... Did they have a bye this week? Yeah, they had a bye last week. So the Chargers coming off of their bye. The Falcons had a chance, and they're playing in Atlanta. Decisions. But they had their offense was really matching. They had 34 points, the Falcons.
So you flying high?
I'm flying high with the Falcons today.
What's going with the Falcons?
Well,
Let's go to the Falcons today.
Chargers and the Falcons, you know. Chargers, they got a good team.
They do got a good team.
But they just fall down so much.
As soon as they get off the horse.
The Falcons, they got a decent team, but they just can't hold their own. So my prediction is flip a coin, and who's going to win? The Lightning Bolts.
The boat is yours. You're going with the boaties.
He's going with the Bolts. Okay, so he's going with the Chargers. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I like fried chicken.
I do too.
So with me liking fried chicken, you need a little electricity to like generate the grease and all that.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the Bolts on it. Feel me? I like my fried chicken. I like it extra. I like it hard the first time, not the second time.
Extra well done.
Extra well done. All right.
Extra well done.
You understand? So we're gonna go with the Chargers on that one. All right. Sunday, 1 o'clock. We got Dolphins at Bears.
Till pulled it off.
Hey man,
I'm surprised he pulled it off.
But
he played.
He played
the
well.
The Bears also played well too. They just played a stupid moment. They forgot the tackle. They forgot the tackle when you put the touch. And the guy was down, but can you say? The Bears are starting to come around slowly. They're slowly moving up that little hill. By next year, I think they're going to have something special next year, people.
That ain't next year, but what about this year?
This year is going to be this year. I'm going to call the Dolphins on this one. We're going with the Dolphins.
Well, the Bears growling.
You got hunger?
But a bear cannot climb no greasy pole.
Okay.
The fish they better stay in the water.
I know.
So they can survive. They got a good team. And I believe they're back on track. But they better watch out for them claws of the bears. Because you know how a bear is. They climb a tree and they can get in the water too. But I don't know if they can stand that salty water.
I don't think they can.
They like salmon, though.
This is true.
You don't get no salmon in the ocean.
They come up.
You get salmon going upstream.
But dolphins really do taste good. My.
I taking my pick. And this is the most crucial pick of the year.
Oh, man. That's a big statement. Straight up.
It's going to be the fish.
Drum roll. There it goes. Going with the fish. There it goes. So we got the fish here. And I'm just letting y'all know the time of year we in is starting to get a little cold. And bears usually hibernate. Yeah. So I think the bears are going to hibernate and not get themselves a win. So I'm going with this Dolphins.
So we're sweeping with the Dolphins. Sweep people.
Hey, they're going to let they're gonna sleep away this opportunity.
They didn't fatten up for the summer.
No.
They didn't fatten up for the summer.
They
hiding for the winter.
Berries, honey, all that. They hibernated.
So we're gonna sweep on this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Sleepy time.
Can I sweep that thing
go
clean?
ahead.
It's clean. Let's get to the next one right here with the.
All right, so we got Panthers
and Bengals
at Bengals. Jamar Chase out 4 to 6 weeks. I'm just going to give y'all a quick little news flash.
I understand that.
News flash. P.J. Walker still the starting quarterback. No more Baker. We ain't worried about him at the moment.
Okay.
So you got P.J. Walker. They did play good. Bengals played. We don't know yet, but at the same time, Bengals have been doing good too. So we got two teams, two cats, two felines. What feline will be the superior one? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know.
I'm going with the Bengals.
Oh, okay.
I'm going with the Bengals, but it's going to be a heck of a fight game in Cincinnati. So I'm going to go with the Bengals.
Okay.
But
let's go with the home team.
Go with the home team, that one on you, Dad? I'm going with my school colors this time.
Okay.
My school colors was turquoise. So I'm good with the Panthers on this one because the Panthers actually playing good with this new quarterback in there. I don't know what's made them do a difference, but Chase is really out. I'm going to see how well the Cincinnati Bengals do without Chase. I'm going to find out tonight, and if my predictions are kind of on point, they'll win today, but next week they'll lose because Chase is not really there in the system.
No, that's where he's going with it. And I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's a really close matchup between the two teams. Mm-hmm. It's definitely a hard one. I believe it's going to come down to a one possession.
Right.
Mm-hmm. It is.
But I think, me personally, I'm going to go with the Bengals. One possession. I believe in Joe Mixon. The ground game is what's going to make the Bengals end up winning to me. So that's my prediction. Mm-hmm. Next, we got Packers at Lions.
Packers beat this year.
Packers looking sad. Lions looking sad. Two teams looking sad. I'm just saying it's a tough year for both teams. They was looking good at first, and then,
Well, first of all, Packers quarterback, he's done. He need to just cut it off. Go into retirement.
He's not.
You
don't
have the quality. You don't have the quality receivers in the running game no more. You don't have it. But you got that grit. And I think that might get you over. But you better be tough.
All right. Well, he going with the grit. He going with the Packers.
So I'm going with the Pack.
The Packers, he going with the grit. Grit wins you the game, dude. That's what he's saying.
They're going to have to grit this out because right now, after this game of getting beat and getting dominated, offense and defense. And the Pack shows some potential. Hopefully they find something on the trade this part. But I'm going with the Packers because Aaron Rodgers is really showing, man, I think I made a bad decision. I let my number one quarterback, my number one receiver go. He thinking he had it all solved. And it's not about him saying, you know, he got this. He's the man. We already know he's the man, but he should have worked his contract out and kept his number one receiver.
I understand what you're saying with that. Usually, Green Bay always has the Lions number. This is something that we've seen through the years. And to me, it's a proven fact. I think Aaron gets the job done again.
Yes.
And handles the business with it. It won't be a blowout game, though. It'll be a close game.
Close game.
I think it'll come down to a field goal, but Aaron usually knows how to make a play or two, so that's what I'm betting on that one. Next, we got Colts at Patriots. They had this guy in there for the Colts last week. He didn't look too good. Matt Ryan didn't play. Patriots, they handle business like we expect them to do. They beat the Jets. Now we got Patriots at home facing the Colts. Colts get it done, or Patriots handle business like they're supposed to?
Well, the old thief.
Thief is going to do his thing.
He's back on his game plan. He's back on his game plan. He quit being a thief. He's teaching his team how to win. Because this is the first time I ever seen him be on the pulpit with a long conversation. That's the first time. You ain't never known him to have a long conversation. His conversation is just 15 words and that's it.
But you know what? Belichick has been smiling a lot more and talking, like you said.
So
that's a surprise.
I'm going to go with the Pats because his team is starting to learn how he wants his team to play. And they did a lot of things on Sunday to wake a lot of people up in football that's playing football. So I'm going with the thief.
Okay, you're going with the Pats.
You're going with the Thieves. I'm going with the Thieves too, but the Thieves learned a valuable lesson. Their quarterbacks are under some serious duress, man. They are barely getting things accomplished. But they worked it out and won the game. That's what I'm going to say. They got some problems there that they got to work out. And I think the Colts is going to show something, but they're just not going to win. That's what I look.
Okay. So
let's
go. I'm going with the Patriots as well. I think Pat handles business. Bill Belichick, he do what he got to do. So we just go ahead and, just sweep this one in.
Man, this is 3 in the charm that we doing. 3 a night today.
Yeah,
what is going on with this
I call it a
today? Because, man, we sweeping.
Hardy telepathy right now.
Should I get I think we don't need a Swiffer. Eventually one day.
After this. We got Bills at
the monster.
Jets. Bills at Jets. Bills handle business. Jets, they lost a bet, close one. But also, Zach Wilson was looking very good last week. Do I call an upset in a division? Or
please
do the Bills handle business? You know what I'm saying? It could happen. It could be possible.
Well, I'm going to put it just like this.
So, any given Sunday, they say.
OMG. Oh, my God.
OMG?
Yes, I don't see it happening, man.
Look here. This is going to be the game of the year. And it's going to be tight as heck.
Really?
It's going to be tight. It's going to be a defensive game from my point of view. The Jets got a lot to prove, and the Bills want to stay on top.
Okay.
Making sense.
Grit is going to come down to it.
Okay,
soldier.
And guess
That's
what?
The word of the day.
It's going to be a monster finish. But I'm going with the high fly.
Okay, so it's
Jets.
You're going with the Jets.
Oh my God, man! You still was looking for them hopeful wishes.
Ain't no hopeful wishes.
Yes, you are. You working on a prayer. Okay, but I'm gonna let you know.
Prayer's not there.
Okay, but
It's the game.
It's the game. You're right. And how the Bills is playing, they're playing dominant football. Both sides, plus special teams, they are knowing they are going somewhere special. And right now, they're playing in New York. New York, I'm telling you like this, Dad, the Bills is coming to win in New York.
Only reason why the Jets is losing. The Jets in New York too, but they really in New Jersey.
We know that, but we're gonna let.
But they're calling it the New York Jets.
But guess what?
Right across the street.
Buffalo don't got that far to travel. They on Buffalo way right down into the New Jersey and take that win and go back home.
Look here, the Jets gonna put that jet fuel down on them.
Okay.
And you know that jet fuel is heavy as heck.
It's heavy, but it's also inflammatory. You know, they
it is inflammatory.
It is, you know, but like I said, we're going to see. You pick
what can a buffalo do with heavy grease, with heavy fuel?
I'll tell you what he can do. He ain't get a win. I'm going with the Bills.
He get a win.
He going to get a win. I know I'm going to go with I'm going with the Bills. So next, we got Vikings at Commanders.
You know what?
Washington looking great last week.
Washington's been looking
good, man. What'd you say? Heineke? At Heineke.
No, not Heineke. Heineke. Heineke.
Oh, Heineke.
Oh, that's a beer.
Whoa. Heineke needs to talk to us. Heineke needs to talk to us because right now, Heineke right now is on a roll.
Yes, he is, man.
Does he continue to roll against the Vikings?
This is the upset of this week. I feel people
handle what they gotta do. That's what I'm just saying. That's what I'm just.
What? I'm not saying the Vikings don't got nothing there. The Vikings got a hell of a team, but how the Commanders are playing right now with their beard man, and I think everyone on their squad is following their quarterback right now. He is playing on a level that's not losing the games. He's inspiring them to make them play better. And that is for some reason, this is the game of the week, people. I'm just going to say Commanders going to win this one.
Okay. Now, where is Heineken made at?
Germany.
I don't know.
All right, then.
Fun fact. I don't know.
Germany.
Fact. Germany.
All right, then.
That's a lager beer.
Uh-huh.
So, what's your...
And a Norseman is what?
Oh,
from
Sweden.
Greenland.
Okay. Greenland, Sweden, over there.
They're going to do them both. They both trying to conquer.
Heineken ain't never conquered nothing. The Norsemen have conquered.
We say he just always been a beer. Yeah. Only thing he's conquered.
And they drink it warm.
But the Vikings do like a lot of beer, though.
And look here, they got them big ships, and they don't mess around, and they conquer.
They conquering it.
So
you going with the Vikings?
How'd you guess?
I could never think of that. Man,
well, I say right now,
I gotta just tip my hat off to that one right there. Because I didn't expect it to happen.
Well, I'll tell you right now, pass me a beer. I'm going with the Vikings. Because after that moment right there, I don't see how the Vikings can lose to the Commanders. Vikings have been doing what they got to do.
What have you known a politician to beat up on somebody?
Well, if it ain't a bill, they usually don't do it. So next, we're going to go with Raiders at Jaguars. Raiders laying a whole egg last week.
They got
a whole
egg. My God.
That's what they did last week. Raiders did. Jaguars lost a game in London, so what team going to do it? What team going to take a double L?
Well,
I think the Raiders.
Okay.
The black hole, as you would say. The black hole got something to prove this week. Because they got embarrassed by the Broncos. No, I'm sorry, the Jazz got embarrassed. The black hole got embarrassed really bad this week. And Deontay's not happy. He didn't get nothing except 3 yards. You said
3 yards.
3 yards, man.
I could have gave 3 yards.
His fantasy scores is going horrible this year. But he got something to prove, and Carr got something definitely to prove. They're going to be trying to drive out Mercedes down the bench, but I'm going to give it to the black hole in this one.
Okay.
I'm going to give it to the black hole.
Let's go with the Raiders. How about you over here?
You love being the devil.
I do. I do.
Look here.
I try to be heaven. I try to be heaven, but I can't.
The black hole gave me twice this year.
They gave me good.
They did me twice good this year.
Okay.
But them stumble bums
Don't do good.
Don't do good.
what? How can you put? Oh my goodness!
So you said you had
I don't even
4
know how to
quarters,
describe it.
60 minutes, and they couldn't give you not 1 point.
Look here. They couldn't even center the ball right. The black hole was always in a hole, and they didn't even know how to get out of the hole last week. So why would you pick someone that can't even pick up a piece of dirt to win a game, and the quarterback and the halfback and the fullback and the line can't even block? They was in lockdown.
Lockjaws?
No, lockdown. They was locked down.
That ain't lockjaw, you know.
So you gonna go with the Jaguars then?
You going with your
Look here.
Long story short, he's going with the Jaguars, y'all. I just want to make sure I made that point clear. And I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? If y'all haven't noticed so far, this guy right here got on the spacesuit from Star Trek. Okay?
You should be with the black
Captain Kirk, right?
Right. Timothy Kirk.
Timothy Kirk. Check
Of the
reference.
Enterprise.
Check the reference. And when you go into outer space, what do you try to avoid?
The black hole.
So, with that being said, I'm going to continue to avoid the black hole. I'm going with the Jaguars. I don't got time to be trying to go into no black hole. This guy don't want to go black holes. This guy want to be in a black hole. So, I'm good. I'm just going to stay clear away from that one.
I'm just trying to go through that portal.
That's all.
Yeah.
Go through that portal. On the other end. That's all. Just let me know how I feel on the other
We'll
end.
find out. Everybody.
We'll find out when it comes to Sunday. Next, we got Seahawks at Cardinals.
Man, you already know my call on this one.
What you gonna say?
Gino!
Okay, you going with
That's
Gino?
what I'm going, Gino!
You going back to back Gino?
Yeah,
you
I'm
go
going
with
with
them
Gino,
Seagulls?
baby.
Or you gonna go, the other bird?
Tweet, 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 tweet.
You gonna go with the other bird, right? You go with the other bird.
You always see them in the spring of the year. They red, aren't they?
Yeah, they all red.
Yeah,
What you say?
but it's getting cold now.
You don't see them in the.
In the summertime. Wintertime, no. They moving
Sorry,
south.
that's why the game's in Arizona. It's hot there, so he's going with the Cardinals. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm going with the Cardinals as well. I think after last week, I see them starting to slowly mend together. They took a L. This is a division game too. This is a big statement
Yes, it
game.
is a big
It'll
statement
come down
game.
to one possession though. That's why I think it's a good division game. Both teams will be battle tested. Just think the Cardinals is kind of coming down to now do or die now for them. They got to get this one. Next, we got Rams at Buccaneers.
Wait,
Oh, man.
oh yeah.
Both teams looking very.
Oh, that divorce is killing him.
That voice is killing a lot.
That divorce is killing him too.
It's killing Tom Brady.
Killing him.
Only thing I'm gonna tell you right now, Father Time's starting to look like he finally caught up.
Yep. He's not getting the calls.
He's
He wants
not
no
doing
more.
what he used to, and they always wondered, can Tom Brady be Father Time? And at one point in time, I thought he was impossible to do it.
The GOAT is showing
But
his
the
age.
GOAT is starting to look like he's turned into a gyro right now. He's starting to look like I go get him at Mike and Tony's. He look like I'm about to start getting with a cucumber sauce. So that's what I feel like right
I
now.
like that one.
With a cucumber
That's
He's not looking real good right now.
You some lettuce on that.
Either that, or you can serve him at a fine dining and get him some lamb chops. Because right you gonna meet with some asparagus and mashed potatoes. That's what it looks like he getting served up right now. Pick your dish. That's all I'm saying. Pick your dish. But I'm gonna tell you what my dish is. It involves a thing that got like 2 horns on his head.
Yeah, me too.
I like a ram. That's the type of goat I like. I like a ram. I want to make sure they ram themselves into a win. And I don't think Tom Brady is getting it done. So I'm going with the Rams. I don't know about y'all.
I'm going with the Rams. I like curry goat. But apparently,
curry goat.
They have been making a lot of curry goat lately. And I've been waiting for that roti to come as well. But you know what? We're going to go right now, as we say, Rams, because they going to ram it up right up Tom. Yeah. Goat. Goat gonna win it. Goat. You going with the goat?
Go with the goat.
You love the goat now.
Dang, I can't stand that motherfucker. But I'm gonna give the bitch a chance. I'm gonna go with the goat. I'm going with the Bucks.
All right, you going with the Buccaneers?
I'm going with the Bucks.
All right.
Well,
next. This is a good one. Sunday night, we got Titans at Chiefs.
Ooh, that's a good game.
Chiefs at home. Good game.
It's a nice late game.
Late night game. You know, Arrowhead like to get real loud.
Yeah.
But they also facing Henry. So I just want to know where y'all guys' perspective going into this Sunday night. Who you got?
After the bye this week for Kansas City, and don't get me wrong, Henry's doing his thing with 2 plus the 200 yards. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs got to keep up with Buffalo.
Okay. So
if they do not win this game, I'm giving it to the Chiefs. But if they do not keep the win, their season's really shot, because I don't care if they do get in the playoffs. Remember, home field advantage is still with the Bills.
And they behead the early matches.
That's right. So right now, the
time
Bills, everything is being played in Buffalo right now. So they got to keep up.
All right. So he going with the Chiefs. What you thinking over here?
I'm going with the Indians.
He's going with the Chiefs. Okay.
That's who I'm going with.
The Chiefs. Well, I'm going no. You also rhymes with no. Henry. Henry gonna get them a win. As long as you get on this guy's back, he's gonna carry you forward. Did you just see this guy's last game, 200 yards and a tutty?
Yeah.
They even hit Tannehill. He put the game all on his back and won the game for him. I don't care who you got in the quarterback position. As long as you got, Henry, everything will be fine for me. That's all I'm going to keep going with there. So, with that being said, next, Monday night, we got Ravens at Saints. Good one, y'all.
Yeah.
Alvin Kamara had a breakout game last game.
Yes, he did. Kamara went in.
Kamara had a great of a game.
Yes,
Lamar had a great game being able to pull off and beat the Bucs on Thursday night. So, between the two, what we think?
Hey, I'm going with the team that has what they call them, the little crawfish.
I'm going crawfish. Okay, so you're going with the Saints now. The Saints. What you say? They about to have a Mardi Gras down there.
Mardi Gras?
He's going to have Mardi Gras. So what you think?
Well, the Ravens know what the Mardi Gras is about, because they do like crab. They are in Maryland.
Okay.
So
stone crab.
They stone crab. They know how to serve up the Saints to my Mardi Gras. I'm still going with Lamar, because Lamar is still playing at a high level, and the Ravens is winning our division. They definitely win our division, and Lamar's not trying to lose none of that. So I'm going with the Ravens.
Interesting. I'll tell you what's not interesting, right? I love me a good seafood boil. It's finger licking good. You get seafood boils in 2 different places.
Mm-hmm.
Ravens or in New Orleans.
You talking about Chesapeake Bay?
Whatever one. Just know I can get it at either place.
Mm-hmm.
But I tell you one place I went. Had some real good seafood boil.
Oh,
Mardi Gras.
I went down to Mardi Gras. And that seafood boil was finger looking good. So I'm going with the Saints on this one. They're going to handle business. And that defense is going to have a finger looking good on Lamar.
You even bit your fingers.
Lamar going to be biting his fingers after he gets done playing against the Saints. He's going to be real mad after that. So I'm going with the Saints. But make sure y'all don't go too far because we about to come back with our hearty parlay. Y'all tell me, what is y'all bed this week? I need to hear the bed, and I ain't talking about the one you lay in. I need to hear what's going to get y'all win this week. Let me hear your parlay. Let me get one. What you thinking?
Jets and Bills.
Ooh, so you going with the Jets money line?
That's what I was going on. What you trying to do?
So we got a Jets money line, a Bills money line.
Yeah, come on,
This is a tough
What's
one.
your parlay?
No,
Bills,
man.
but
Y'all gave me a
Bills.
teeter-totter on that
Yours
one.
is the Jets, isn't
Yeah,
it?
give me a teeter-totter. What won't teeter-tot? I like Keenan Allen. He's coming back. He's a very good target for the Chargers. I got him getting a touchdown with at least 50 yards.
Ooh.
So, 50 yards plus a touchdown. I'm going with the Chargers this week. So just make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you tune in next week. And
Because we'll be here.
well,
Captain Kirk.
He going back out to outer space. But the original Hoarders will be back to you next week. So make sure you don't go too far.
That's right.
Area 4.